Who wrote Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? Women. Fairy tales, the Grimm fairy tales, come from women. They're the stories that women told their children. That's what they are. It is the collected artistic consciousness of women from a time when women were not asked anything and couldn't write, you know? And it was collected by the Brothers Grimm, good for them, but this is like a legacy that our mothers, our foremothers, send us through these fairy tales. They've been with us for over 1,000 years. They speak the wisdom of mothers, which, let me tell you, as someone who is married to one, I will tell you, it is the wisdom of the world, because they see people getting made, not just physically, they see them getting made spiritually. They are in, so to speak, the matrix, to a little Latin pun, you know, they're in the matrix of human creation. They know human nature really well, and they're telling these stories to help people their children deal with the world as it is. If we've come to a point where we can't make fairy tales without everybody saying, no, 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 you can't say that, we've come to a point where people are denying the deepest truths about human beings. And that is exactly what woke is. That is exactly what woke is. It is a denial of the deepest, simplest truths of what it means to be a human being. And so the fact that they couldn't make Snow White, where she was Snow White, her skin is white as snow, and that's, you know, supposed to be pretty. And, you know, the stepmother is unhappy because she's getting old and she's not as beautiful as this way. And she goes and she finds these dwarves who are kind of like, you know, they're kind of like children, but they're not children. And it's sort of about what it's like to be a mom, you know, but it's also that their childhood is kind of encapsulated. Their childhood and adulthood are kind of encapsulated in this one moment. You know, it's a fairy tale. It's not real life. It's a fairy tale. The fact that we can't do that is a ban on truth, and the deepest truth, not like factual truth.